and it's made up, but Operation Chocolate Mascara is a real thing for me because I just see a lot of unprotected black people that rolled out for that.
Chocolate mascara is crazy. Chocolate mascara is crazy work.
Yeah, put it on a t-shirt.
Our daily drip, it's the way we ride. News and truth, let the meaning collide. Drip, drip, yeah.
Oh, we gonna get him and all of this extra-ish, and don't think there's gonna be repercussions if the man won. Now he's winning. Now it's like, all right.
He on that type of time.
Sources are now saying that the Justice Department has launched a criminal investigation into Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. The probe stems from 2 criminal referral letters from the director of the Federal Housing Agency last month, claiming that Cook falsified bank documents and property records regarding her residences in Georgia and Michigan. President Trump has said that he would fire Cook over the claims. Cook has denied any wrongdoing and has accused the president of trying to illegally remove her from the Fed. So I want to bring in our ABC News Washington, D.C. Bureau Managing Editor, Catherine Falders. Catherine, lovely to have you here with us. What more do we know here about this investigation and the evidence that potentially there is to support these claims from the administration?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, it stemmed from the 2 criminal referral letters last month that were sent to the Department of Justice leadership by the director of the Federal Housing Finance Agency. And it's interesting when you ask the question about the evidence, because the head of that agency, his name is Bill Pulte. He's claimed that the referral was based on publicly available information, but has declined to comment about any tip that may have prompted this investigation or anything like that in terms of how he may have received this information. So this obviously, this investigation, this criminal investigation now is focusing specifically on her properties in Georgia and Michigan. And I'm told by multiple sources that federal prosecutors have been using grand juries in Georgia.
Nasty word. If you did not see our Letitia James video, go look at that.
Yeah, Operation Running Mascara.
He going around and picking everybody up. Now, I will say this. I normally don't talk about nobody, but my good sis, Lisa, look like somebody's mama. I feel like if she actually confronted him in like a face-to-face, which I'm getting the vibe that like the people he be really coming at, like I think he's actually met them. I don't think that went well. I just don't think like you're not gonna do that. He like, oh. I'm gonna do that. Y'all some drip in the comments. Y'all think that Trump got a Kill Bill list?
Especially for those that just so happened to get it, that did not get a presidential pardon. That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Why didn't Mr. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black, then put a presidential pardon over our black queens that was on the front line for him?
Okay, so hold on. Educate me on that part because I'm not sure. But let's say he had pardoned Letitia James, pardoned Lisa Cook. If he had pardoned Fannie Willis, if he had pardoned him, and then like after he pardoned him, like Trump was like, I'm gonna come get you for it today. I don't know if that holds because I'm pretty sure I thought it was like from the day he pardoned him backwards. So he could very well find something tomorrow. I like that zoning you got going on, sis.
Maybe he could have, but the bottom line is that how did those names who screamed "We gonna get Trump" the loudest didn't get their part? If we talking about who hates and who loves black people,
who did he pardon? Go ahead.
Who didn't he pardon?
I'm about to look up because
Fauci got his pardon. He made sure Fauci was covered.
Fauci,
I'm just talking about just people who worked under his administration.
And almost 2,500 sentence commuted, mostly nonviolent drug offenders. So he did do that.
But I'm just talking about people.
You right, wasn't no Fannie Willis. You right, wasn't no Fannie Willis. Wasn't no Letitia James. Nobody like that.
All the people who had bullhorns talking about F Trump, we gonna get him. Letitia James, her whole platform was I'm getting him out of here. We gonna get him. Why didn't she get a pardon? Why she didn't get a pardon? Why Fannie didn't get a pardon? Why Lisa getting cooked didn't get a pardon?
She belongs to the streets.
You know what? Because you know what, Fannie really needed that for real, because sis was over there messing with her campaign dude who was married to. Ooh, it was like going on with that. She needed that pardon, but hey, Lisa.
But Trump is the racist, though. You see what I'm saying? Like Operation Chocolate Mascara is a real thing.
What?
That's what I'm calling
it. Say it again for the people.
Operation Chocolate Mascara has commenced.
Oh my gosh. So Lisa Cook, she has allegations of mortgage fraud and criminal inquiry. Trump is trying to remove her. He wants to fire her, saying that she had alleged mortgage fraud. She's contesting this, like, yo, he wrong. I'm not doing that. So she is actually suing Trump in the U.S. District of D.C., asserting that his move was unconstitutional. This is going to be, so the relevance of this is going to be monumental in a sense of a person who is in office that's kind of like fighting back with it. Go keep this close. Drop some drip in the comments. Y'all think she got a chance to win? Or y'all think anybody who against him is just, there's your career? Let us know what y'all think.
Folks ain't screaming what they screaming if they ain't got some sort of evidence that shows. Like with Letitia James. Evidence is there. For some reason, all of them either got some money laundering stuff going on or some mortgage fraud stuff going on.
That's crazy.
Think about it. Ain't that ill? What you try to get me on?
Mortgage fraud even is crazy.
Even the bank is like, nah, Trump cool. We fine. What y'all tripping on? Letitia like, nah, I'm from New York by way of Virginia. My father's my husband, who is not my husband, but my father on paper.
Do y'all think
allegedly?
Well, do you think that any of this is justified or like unjustified? Do you think that any of this is targeted? Let us know. Drop some drip in the comments. Do y'all think that this is targeted at all? Or do you think that all of this is justified? Do you think this has a political agenda behind it? Or is it personal? Let us know. Drop some drip in the comments.
Right. And I answer that. All of it. All of what you just said. All of it. All across the board. You've been against me, your shirt better be clean. I'm not going to come and accuse you of being a cheater and I got a harem behind me and I'm married for 20, 30 years. That's just how that goes.
Great.
That's how that goes.
Speaking of being a cheater.
Right, hold on. So Lisa Cook, this is part of the person that's part of the Fed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so
let me make sure I get her actual title.
Yeah, so she should be one of the Fed chairs, I believe.
Right.
Well, it's not a secret that Mr. President Trump has been strong-arming, at least on the social side, the federal or the Fed.
She is she's accused of committing mortgage fraud, by the way, by declaring 2 properties, one in Michigan, one in Georgia, as her primary residence in 2021 to secure favorable loan terms. Yeah. So that's why, just so y'all know.
She put an LJ. She put an LJ. And you know, he wants to get his way. So anybody that look like they're remotely against him, okay.
Anytime somebody say have my way, I just think about Young Thug every time.
Yeah.
Can I bring in my information, please?
Go for it.
Thank you. All right. So what I'm getting ready to get into is actually the political lean on this, which is the push to get rates lowered. And that goes up to a vote between all of the Fed chairs. If you can fire one person and then you can install someone that you would like, that's going to be, we would perceive as loyal to the cause, then you have another tentacle that goes into another space where you wouldn't normally have from an executive branch perspective. So to bust that down, Trump could put somebody in that particular seat that's going to do what he wanted to do versus what's been going on right now is he's saying, hey, we need everyone to lower the rates and they're not doing it. So everyone's stupid at the Fed. We need the Fed to get their asses together, and they're not doing it. So the thing is, if he could put somebody else in the seat that he wanted to put in there, then the Fed rate might be at 0.5% one day instead of over 4.5%. I believe it's something like that.
Right. Yeah,
It just
I mean,
happens
that's
to also be a woman and a black woman at that, though. So that's one thing that I don't particularly appreciate.
I'm not feeling it at all on the strength that I still feel like, hey, everybody that was under that previous administration doing that man's bidding should have got a pardon. They shouldn't even be going through this. If you're gonna put yourself out on the front line, you should have gotten some sort of reward for it. That's all I'm
saying. So like Brandon Johnson, for example, would be an example who didn't get pardoned, but he's really advocating for a lot of the stuff in Chicago. As an example.
Right. If you did my bidding for me, there should be some sort of reward. It seemed like a lot of black people got left out in the cold with all the pardons.
And homie in New York, I can't remember what his name is right now, bald guy who was in New York. Gosh, what is his name?
Are you talking about the mayor?
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is, but like him, he's another example of someone that's like,
he done flipped and kissed the ring. He had to. Because he got left out in the cold. He got left out in the cold, no protection. Now, I'm not saying any of this is right, but I'm just saying that if I'm going to kiss ass, I should get some reward. I should have been able to, I should feel like I'm Teflon if I roll with you. I roll with you to the finish line. Why am I not pardoned? Why am I not? Because that's where I'm looking at. Like I said, to me, and it's made up, but Operation Chocolate Mascara is a real thing for me because I just see a lot of unprotected black people that roll out.
Chocolate mascara is crazy. Chocolate mascara is crazy work.
Yeah, put it on a t-shirt.